opportunity there. I think the yellow card is the right decision.
Matias Enrique getting set to check in for his debut, the 21-year-old. One Grêmio midfielder replacing an ex-Grêmio midfielder. Arthur's day is done. Similar style, although maybe a little more subdued, but noticed enough by Tite to give him his debut today.
And disappointing from Arthur. Did not have much influence in this match. Very few touches on the ball. Looked like he was out of position a couple of times when Senegal would have the ball in attack. So disappointing for Arthur for sure.
Again, notice attackers not allowed to actually be in the wall anymore. So Marquinhos just in front. A wall in front of a wall. And they'll probably peel away as Neymar looking for goal. And he sends it onto the roof of the net. Just missing out on goal number 62. And you see Mane saying, stop worrying about us. Do your job.
Well, the goalkeeper, he wants the wall a certain place, but still it's well struck by Neymar.
And you saw him, looked like he was still distracted trying to set the wall up at that near post. And again, that is also one of the rule changes. You don't see it as much this year, but if you're the team that was fouled, given a bit more freedom to get the ball back in play rather than having to wait through those long delays. And Gomi almost caught napping.
Yeah. But the wall has...
Coutinho. Stripped away by Colli. Both battling for the ball, but Cissé a bit frustrated. The Senegalese-born Paris-raised manager.
But the players in the wall have to listen to the goalkeeper and do it quickly. They can't... I guess Gomis is thinking they took too long to set up, and that's what he was upset about.
Well, in the old days, you used to have a player just stand in front of the ball.
Yeah.
Can't do that anymore.
Can't do that anymore. Goalkeeper, when in those situations, you have to listen to him. He's the man in charge. Thankfully for Senegal, no goal scored.
Deflection changes the angle. Headed clear by Sarr, the substitute. Reclaimed on this near side. Into the middle, and Gomis quickly off his line. Game sputtering just a little bit with 20 minutes remaining. Richarlison, Gabriel Barbosa, both available on the bench if Brazil's looking for a goal there, and it looks like they will be bringing in Richarlison. Alexandro and Casemiro breaking things up.
And there were two Senegalese players there to dispossess, and then Alexandro had to collapse from behind, pick up the card.
Richarlison will slot. Why, this is interesting, because now you have Gavi Jesus, Neymar, Everton, and Richarlison. So maybe a 4-2-4.
Yep.
Back to the old days of Brazilian football.
Yeah. Casemiro, the lone holding midfielder.
Matias Enrique, maybe the link man, but
yep.
Four out-and-out attackers.
This is set up for Neymar to be the focal point, the antagonist of the attack there, to be the true number 10, if you will, for the Brazilian attack.
Okay. About 10 yards from the sideline, drives it across. Can't get it past that near post, though. He'll reclaim the loose ball. Gassama into the 18, headed back across for Mane. And Ederson out to nab it off of his head.
Well done by Senegal there. Gassama sending it back into the penalty area. And I think if you're a Senegal, you want a Koulibaly or a taller player to go after it as opposed to Mane, but still. The aggression going forward, the vision to make that play happen, that sequence happen was strong for Senegal. And Neymar floating to the middle now. But Coutinho was very good in the middle when they had the space available, his ability to link up and pass.
Might have an argument, but it is Neymar. Now the concern anytime he goes down is this is a player who has had serious injuries over the last couple of seasons. Was there a foul here? He got the ball.
Yeah, he got the ball. And that's
nice work by Sidi Sarr.
Yeah, Sarr is pointing to the ball. There's minimal contact there. There's a little bit of contact, but he did get the ball first.
No, again, that's not the get out of jail free card that it used to be. But
right. Still can't go through the player to get to the ball, even if you touch the ball. But now
always Natalie attired as we've hit another cooling break.
Smooth on the sideline, Aliou Cissé. And now this is interesting. Neymar into the middle to Everton on the left. And Gabi Jesus and Richarlison. I wonder if Richarlison is going to be the one out wide on the right.
That tends to be his spot.
Yeah.
And there, the goal from Gabi Jesus, who also has been forced out wide. Foul won by Mane and converted by Didier. Kamada with his second goal for Senegal. And again, with Keita Balde on the bench, there's still some firepower.
They also have a Sadat Youb as well for a surprising Angers side. So Senegal certainly have some players that can disrupt this Brazilian defense, cause problems for the Brazilian defense.
Youb, relatively new, just 4 caps to his name. Diallo just won the Metz attacker.
And it'll be interesting to see because Coutinho, when he was in the game and he was in these certain positions, he did look strong in terms of the quick one-touch passing, movement into space, getting rid of the ball quickly to the rest of his teammates. Neymar, one of the things that I've had against Neymar or criticism is that sometimes he holds the ball a little too long. So it'll be interesting to see what happens now that Neymar is going to be the main antagonist or the main player to bring the ball forward to kind of jumpstart the attack.
By the way, it looks like Habib Diallo, the player off the bench who will be coming in shortly for Senegal with just under a quarter hour left in regulation. Still the 1-1 score line. Neymar rolls it out wide. Everton back for Alexandro. The give and go never quite got. Fancy feet from Sarr. Neymar creating space in the middle, but it just gets away. Lifted across. Cleared by Sané. Senegal trying a few flamboyant touches when maybe a sure one would be necessary. Everton looking low near post, but misses by a comfortable margin.
And now we see it is Richarlison who's going to play the center forward up top. Gabi Jesus staying out wide on the right.
And Richarlison checks in at about 5'10", but he plays much bigger than that. Gabi Jesus still more the elusive Richarlison, not afraid to get involved with the big boys. The goal scorer will exit, and Habib Diallo will check in, just his second cap. So the man from Metz looking for his first goal. Wanting it back, but Neymar something else in mind.
See, I know he made the turn there, but he played a ball, quick one-touch boom into space. Richarlison makes that run, and he's one-on-one against the goalkeeper.
And taking a look at this formation now, we called it a 4-2-4, but remember, it is Brazil. Probably best described as a 2-4-4.
Yeah.
As the fullbacks push up. And here's one of them. But now forced to scramble back. Dani Alves reaching through. Got the ball, but from behind, and a free kick for Senegal.
Yeah, Dani Alves a little frustrated. Quiet second half for him. The more touches Dani Alves gets, the more aggressive, the more dangerous the Brazilian attack gets.
One left back out for another. And Renan Lodi, the ex-Paranaense man, now with Atletico Madrid. Mentioned Felipe Luis coming back to Brazil. It was Renan Lodi who went in the other direction. And two more switches for Senegal. It's Badou Ndiaye getting a chance to check in, and Idrissa Gana Gueye's day is done. "28 years of age from Stoke, making his 29th appearance. Saw him last year here on beIN Sports during a brief stint at Galatasaray.
And shoring up that midfield. Sarr coming in. Ndiaye coming in as well. Try to keep those legs fresh, keep that midfield solid in terms of limiting the space in the middle for Brazil.
Hear the screaming going on as Senegal retreat.
Remember Chichi using these games just as kind of experimentation.
Slotted into the middle, but too much for Richarlison. Gomes again, quick off his line. But Richarlison hooks and lands hard.
And Gomes after the goal, in which we thought that maybe he hesitated too much in coming out to make a play on the ball that led to the Firmino goal. Ever since then, any ball that comes in the area, he is attacking it, cutting down the angles aggressively, anticipating very well. And he did that again there to deny Richarlison a goal-scoring chance.
You saw Gomes did throw his body in front of the flying boots of Richarlison, both of them coming out a bit worse for wear. This will add a little time with about 10 minutes left to go in regulation. 1-1 the score. Firmino in the 9th minute from the run of play on a beautiful team effort, while a brilliant individual play by Sadio Mane drawing the penalty. Converted by Famara Diédhiou, and that's where we stand. There, as you see, Everton. If he takes just a little off, maybe something for Richarlison to work with, but just enough for Gomes to come off his line and grab it first.
Or maybe if he flattens out the angle, the ball going a little wide to the left, if he makes it just straight in front of him, takes a little bit off, as you mentioned, maybe has a chance to chip the keeper, get to it first. But that's what Brazil can do. They have that ability every time to find those spaces, make those runs. Richarlison did very well to wait, stay onside, and timed his run perfectly. But Gomes timed his exit off of the line even better.
And Dijon fine. Dijon has some work to do back in his Ligue 1 situation. Dijon with a lot of work to do to get out of that relegation zone, mainly because there's so many teams that are so compact. We've been focused in at the other end where PSG's opened up a 2-point lead, but even Metz who are below on the tiebreak. If neither of them get the win, they could jump all the way up to 11th or 12th place. That's how tight things are in Liga. Mathieu Enrique looking as though, what did he do? Another player down. Again, it is kind of hot on the night. So players may be a bit more exhausted than normal. And Ismail Assar. Well, hey.
I think he thinks that guy looks like Mohamed Salah.
You think?
Yeah. But Mohamed Salah way more ripped than that guy.
By the way, there are quite a few Liverpool fans in Singapore, many of them showing up at the team hotel for Senegal, serenading Sadio Mane with that fan chant. Heard a bit of it here today, and that's not a bad trade.
Yeah. Give up a Liverpool shirt and get a sweet-looking Fluminense shirt. Yeah. He does look like Mo Salah in the face. Yeah, definitely. He probably did that on purpose so he can, I'm Mo Salah's twin.
Into the area, headed clear. 20-year-old Diatta very involved in this match, starting in the first half more defensively. Tracking it down, Diallo. Into the middle, Diatta. Lays it back. Now wide for Sarr. Top of the box, driven to the corner. And a nice stop by Ederson. Zanjai coming in regardless. Opens his foot and one times it with power.
I was waiting for one player. When Sarr cuts into his left, I was waiting for someone to make a run and cut into the area.
Meanwhile, back in the other end, Brazil giving the ball away and Senegal in the attack. Closed out the first half strong and closing out the second half as well. See Ederson shaking that right hand. He's had to come to the rescue here late.
How about Senegal looking very aggressive? They're finding those little spaces, patience on the ball. Down that right side, looking dangerous. Sarr and Gassama.
Everton up the line, but one right back. Senegal tightening the screws. Slammed off the chest of Casemiro. Diatta scoops it. Kept in play by Ismail Assar. And they'll retreat. Patience. Again. Talk about the flamboyance that's possible with the Senegal side. It was the composure that impressed me the most in Russia, and one of the reasons I think Aliou Cissé drew all of the deserved credit he got.
Yep.
But then the disappointment in the last AFCON finish, and just take a look at the coaching carousel in Africa. He realizes you're only good as your last tournament.
And it's good that we mentioned Chichi, that he didn't get fired after the World Cup. Good on Senegal that they didn't let go of Cissé.
Oh, that was what the cheer was for. The first save with his right hand, the second with his left post.
And Senegal deserve a victory here, regardless of what the scoreline is.
Lifted into the middle, settling, shooting, deflected up and over. Well, it looked like it was a deflection, but referee saying no. Neymar coming close, and again Neymar arguing how that one could not be spotted.
Oh, look at that ball in by, I believe that's Gabi Jesus that sends it in.
And was it Sarr that threw his body in the way?
Oh,
it comes
yeah.
off the heel.
Yeah, it should be a corner kick for Brazil.
Now Brazil getting it back. Richarlison tried to curl it around the 6'5" Gomes. Just a little too much curl.
I've heard Dani Alves was the one that sent in that ball. Brilliant ball to connect with Neymar. And Senegal getting sloppy in the back, giving it away. And Neymar, great touch there to get it to Richarlison into that space. Just couldn't curl it in there. But Senegal's sloppiness in the back, and you definitely don't want to play that way. You definitely don't want to be sloppy, give the ball away to Brazil.
Brazil have never lost to an African team but for Cameroon way back in 2003. It's 1-1, and Senegal has come close in the last few minutes to getting what could be a game-winning goal, and then again showing their abilities. Brazil counters with 2 golden chances of their own. A little bump from behind by Koulibaly, who has a caution.
See Neymar, when he gets the ball, look at this touch here in the space for Richarlison. When Neymar plays quickly, gets quick passes, and doesn't hold the ball too long, he's magnificent. But when he holds the ball too long, sometimes it kills any kind of goal-scoring chances for Brazil. But you saw on the play to Richarlison, held it, just gave it away, or made the pass. Perfect timing, and in that one touch in the space as well. Neymar needs to continue to do more of that. I know he has opportunities to run at defenders one-on-one, and he's great at breaking them down, but I think he's even better because of his brain when he can get that quick one-touch passes, times his passes perfectly to set up his teammates.
Well, by the way, of note is Neymar looking for what would be an historic goal. Brazil have not scored on a free kick since September of 2014. A 5-year drought for the Selecção. Neymar, 90th minute, steps, strikes, and caught on the goal line by Alfred Gomis.
And this time there was no miscommunication, no need for any arguments between Gomis and the players in the wall for Senegal. This is a well-taken free kick by Neymar. But Gomis reads it, sees it all the way, makes a pretty comfortable save.
Second half, Brazil turning the possession table around, coming alive offensively. At their 9th shot, although just 2 on goal. Remember, it is a friendly. I think both teams can walk away happy with the way things went, and also thinking that it could have turned out much better.
Yeah.
Ooh, a little nip at the heels. Neymar. Back for Marquinhos. And into stoppage time we go. 5 minutes of stoppage time to be added. Laid into the middle and lunging across. It was Salif Sane using all of his 6'5" frame.
And once again, it's Neymar. Quick one-touch, boom, boom, passing to get that opportunity for Brazil.
Boom, boom, pass.
Boom, boom, just boom. I saw a documentary of boxing with Ray Mancini. That's why it popped in my head.
I think he got a hit there.
Yeah.
This will be an in-swinger. Not a lot of corners in this match. In fact, this is the first for Brazil. Nodded down Casemiro, but right to Sa, who clears it away. Takes a little kick for his efforts. Hard to believe, but the year winding down, George. After their Nigeria game, they have the Super Classico, which is kind of funny because it tends to be more the domestic players from Brazil and Argentina, but they're going to be playing it in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
So even the C teams draw the world's attention, and then the global tour continues against South Korea before the season winds to a close.
Well, they're playing it in Saudi Arabia, and it's like the Wu-Tang Clan once famously said, cash rules everything around me. That's basically what it is. But hey, it's a chance for the players to go to a different country, experience something new, and also to, if you're Brazil or Argentina in that case, make some new fans in a different part of the world.
Out comes Ismaila Sarr, the 21-year-old. Lots of impressive play, although much of it might have been more on the defensive side today. And the substitute is Tube checking in.
I was impressed with the way Ismaila Sarr played down the right side of that Senegal attack, the formation. He showed some great quick feet and beating a couple of Brazilian players, so I thought he played very well.
And the Angers man making his 5th appearance back for Gomi. Just about a minute left to go. Kind of interesting that Brazil still with a couple of subs in their pocket. But again, a few days from now, they'll be facing Nigeria, so keeping their powder dry. Marquinhos to Silva. Is there another goal in this final minute? There was a flurry just before 90 where each team had a couple of chances for a winner. Little trip from behind. Foul against Alves. 36 years of age, still motoring downfield, the Brazilian captain.
He's a great player. The guy is treble winner, Champions League winner. He's amazing. I'd want him on my team any day of the week, without question. Not for his skill on the pitch, but also seems to be a fun person, great locker room cohesion player that everybody enjoys just spending time with.
Gassama in good position, cleared for the throw-in.
And his Instagram account is pretty entertaining too. So, and Dani Alves, he's a great one.
Not that far removed from World Cup qualifying in Qatar 2022. Football never stops. Neither does Diallo. Wide for Thieu. Two Ligue 1-based attackers. Well, into the 96th minute, Senegal playing it along, and that is going to do it. The final whistle from Al Jafari. 1-1 the final. Brazil from Firmino in the 9th. Senegal injury time of the 1st. Dieu equalizes, and that's the way it ends, 1-1.
Lowe's knows you're the deal hunter who does things right, who's armed with research and finally ready to roll. We do it right too, with huge savings on the brands you want. So happy hunting. Shop now for appliance savings like these. Do it right for less. Start with Lowe's.
Is that...
Quesadillas?
Gordon Ramsay, handing out samples. Seems like just an okay use of your culinary talents, dude.
Yeah, it is, smart guy. Almost like having a brand new iPhone, but not pairing it with AT&T.
That's true, Gordon Ramsay.
Hey, fingers! It's not a buffet. Use the cocktail stick.
Use a cocktail stick.
Get the most from your amazing new iPhone 11 Pro on AT&T, America's fastest network for iPhones. More for your thing. That's our thing.
Every time it's been way too long. A Corona gets its line. Every time you're not related, but you're definitely family. Every time you meet from across the party. Every time all of us is all we need. And every time your favorite place is more about who than where. A Corona gets its line.
Let's hide in the attic.
No, in the basement. Why can't we just get in the running car?
Are you crazy? Let's hide behind the chainsaws.
Smart. Yeah, okay.
If you're in a horror movie, you make poor decisions. That's what you do.
I'm being quiet. breathing on me.
If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
There's a cemetery!
Lowe's knows you're the deal hunter who does things right, who's armed with research and finally ready to roll. We do it right too, with huge savings on the brands you want. So happy hunting. Shop now for appliance savings like these. Do it right for less. Start with Lowe's.
The first leg of the Copa Libertadores semifinal between River Plate and Boca Juniors was played. A crowd of fans for the reigning champions filled the Monumental Stadium, singing and cheering for their club.
River Plate and Boca Juniors, again, molten emotion just flooding down from the stands in what is the greatest rivalry in world football, bar none. He darts this one up, perfect penalty. Suarez back in front, and off the doorstep. Suarez and Fernandez link up. Tonight belongs to River Plate.
And now, in the second leg, Boca Juniors will have the home advantage. Who will stamp its passport to the final? Boca Juniors. River Plate. October 22nd, live and exclusive on BN Sports.
This program is a paid presentation for Omega XL and is brought to you by Great Health Works.
Welcome. I'm Larry King, and I'm here today to report on a significant health-related investigation that's been taking place for the past couple of years. The information I will provide you during the course of this show is relevant to everyone's health and well-being. Several years ago, I was introduced to Ken Mears, founder and CEO of Great Health Works. This man has dedicated his career to improving health and fitness, and he created a product called Omega XL, a patented all-natural omega-3 supplement that relieves pain due to inflammation and is supported by over 30 years of clinical research. Now, as you all know, I would rarely become associated with any product, as I've built a lifetime career on being an independent investigative news anchor. But there was something intriguing about Ken and Omega XL that drew my interest. Today we'll talk with Ken Mears along with Dr. Sharon McQuillan, a board-certified physician specializing in preventative medicine and clinical research. We're going to discuss why Omega XL is so important to your health and your quality of life. All this and more coming up next on a Larry King Special Report Update.
Pain can ruin your day. The biggest problem to your body is inflammatory-related conditions. Almost 1 in 3 Americans will suffer from chronic pain in their lifetime. We are living longer than ever before, which can cause wear and tear to our bodies. Nearly 70% of Americans are taking prescription medication. Everyday people suffer from aches and pains from everyday activities, including back, neck, knee, and joints. If you want to fight inflammation and pain, stay with us.
Welcome to the Larry King Special Report Update. I want to introduce Mr. Ken Mears. He's the founder and CEO of Great Health Works, the makers of Omega XL. When we first met, I was not interested much in Omega XL. You said to me, just try it. I take 2 every morning, 2 every night. I know when I take this, it works. Do we know how it works?
Yes. It's a one-of-a-kind oil extract with 30 years of science and research.
How did you discover it?
And my passion is health and fitness and wellness. I've been in the health and fitness business for a long time, but in 2002, I discovered this oil extract, created Omega XL, and we're here today with you.
I used to get joint pain every morning. I'd get up and nothing. No pain at all. I get up and I'm ready to go. Why is this happening to me?
This little teeny soft gel has the meat of 10 to 12 green lip mussel from the waters of New Zealand. Many say it's the cleanest waters in the world. They grow on vines about 35 feet long. It takes 18 months to get to the perfect size, about 4 inches. We then harvest them. We take them to our own facility. The mussel is then opened, the meat is taken out, the meat is put through a process, and after that process it goes to our extraction plant. And that oil extract has over 30 years of clinical research and trials. Omega XL works.
Might be called a powerful little package.
It is a very powerful omega-3 with 30 different essential fatty acids. It'll outperform fish oil over and over, hands down, and tests and studies prove that.
Now, what makes New Zealand special?
The waters of New Zealand are considered the cleanest waters in the world.
Really?
Pure and cold. And this is a green lip mussel